Balak and Balaam, a donkey's incredible tale.
Hello, amazing adventurers, and welcome back to our story corner. Today, we're going on a wild ride with a man named Balaam and his super special donkey. Get ready for a tale filled with a grumpy king, a stubborn prophet, and an angel with a shiny sword. Our story begins with King Balak. He was the king of a land called Moab, and he was super scared. He saw the Israelites, God's people, traveling nearby, and he thought, "Oh no, there are so many of them. What if they take over my kingdom?" He was so worried that he came up with a plan. He decided to hire a famous prophet named Balaam to come and say bad things, or curse the Israelites. He thought if Balaam cursed them, they would become weak. So King Balak sent his best messengers with sparkly treasures to ask Balaam for help. When the messengers arrived, Balaam asked God what he should do. God said very clearly, "Do not go with them. You must not curse these people because they are blessed." So Balaam told the king's messengers, "Sorry, can't help you," and sent them away. But King Balak was very persistent. He sent even more important messengers with even bigger and better treasures. This time Balaam was tempted. He wanted those shiny rewards. He told the messengers, "Let me ask God again." God saw what was in Balaam's heart and said, "All right, you can go, but you must only say what I tell you to say." The next morning Balaam saddled his trusty donkey and started his journey. But God wasn't happy that Balaam was going because he knew Balaam was secretly hoping for the reward. So God sent an angel to block the path. Now, here's the crazy part. Balaam couldn't see the angel, but his donkey could. The donkey saw the angel standing in the road with a huge gleaming sword and veered off into a field. "Hey, get back on the road!" Balaam shouted, and he hit his poor donkey. They continued on, but the angel appeared again in a narrow path between two walls. The donkey, trying to avoid the angel, squished Balaam's foot against the wall. "Ouch!" yelled Balaam, getting even angrier. He hit his donkey again. Finally, the angel stood in a spot so narrow that the donkey couldn't get past at all. So the donkey just lay down in the middle of the road. Balaam was furious. He started hitting his donkey for the third time. And then, the most incredible thing happened. God opened the donkey's mouth and it spoke. "What have I done to you to make you hit me 3 times?" the donkey asked. Balaam was so angry he didn't even realize how weird it was that his donkey was talking. He argued right back, "You've made me look like a fool. If I had a sword, I would have used it on you." The donkey replied, "Have I ever done this to you before?" Just then, God opened Balaam's eyes, and he finally saw the angel with the drawn sword. Balaam fell to the ground, realizing his mistake. The angel told him that the donkey had saved his life 3 times. Balaam learned a huge lesson. Sometimes we need to listen and look beyond what we can see. The donkey saw the spiritual danger that Balaam was blind to. It's a great reminder to listen for God's guidance, even when it comes from the most unexpected places. When Balaam finally reached King Balak, he did exactly what God told him. Instead of cursing the Israelites, he blessed them. He announced how wonderful God's people were. King Balak was so frustrated. He took Balaam to another spot, hoping for a different result. But again, Balaam blessed Israel. 3 times Balak tried, and 3 times Balaam spoke beautiful blessings over God's people, proving that God's plan is always more powerful than any human plan. This amazing story teaches us that God is in control of everything. It encourages us to be brave and follow God's path, even when we're tempted by worldly things. And it shows us that God can use anyone or anything, even a talking donkey, to get his message across. Thanks for joining us on this incredible adventure. Remember to listen for God's voice in your life. If you loved our story, give us a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss our next one. See you soon.